everybody? It's your boy Razor Ramon the Barber, and I'm back with another fragrance review. Yeah, man, I'm back with another fragrance review. Currently, at the shooting of this video, we sitting at 1,500 subscribers on the road to 2,000. So you know what I need y'all to do, man? I need you to do your boy a favor, man. I need you to like. I need you to share. I need you to comment. And I need you to subscribe. Yeah, man. I need you to do that for your boy. So when we get to 2,000, we're going to worry about 3,000. All right, man. Got a little video for y'all. This Drip Enhancers Part 3. Drip Enhancers Part 3. Man, when you put that drip on, when you put that gear on, when you get suited and booted, swagged out, or the young folks say when you put that SH Sugar Honey Iced Tea on, you know, you gotta have a fragrance to complement it. You gotta have a fragrance to go with it. And these 6 fragrances that I think when you put that drip on, it just go enhance it. It go enhance the fit. It gonna go mesh well with your personality. It's just gonna complete the total package because you wanna look good, you wanna smell good. And the first drip enhancer is wash your butt. You ain't got no business putting no good clothes on if you ain't wash your butt. Wash your butt, that's number 1. But before we hop into these 6 fragrances, got a little business to take care of. Go by the website, razorramones.com. We have beard oils, beard butters, and, you know, merch. We got beard butter. Oh, yeah, I caught it. We got a beard butter, beard balm. It's a medium hold. It's going to help tame all those loose straggly hairs and get the beard a little shape. Also acts as a hair conditioner as well. We got machismo. It's one of the beard oils. Tea tree lavender. We have Beamer Boy Ballin', which is like 1 million inspired. And we also have Casanova Cherry. Also too, man, I'm gonna put the link in the description. If you like body butters, go to my boy JB's Body Butter. I got 2 of them that I like a lot, that I rock with. Use my code RAZOR5, get $5 off your total order at checkout. This is Gucci Guilty for men. That the focus in Gucci Guilty for men, one of my favorites. And we have Bond number 9, Lafayette Street. Bond number 9, Lafayette Street, man. Whip body butters, man. Amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. Also, that goes along with drip enhancer, man. You put that body butter on, man, and you throw your fragrance on the top of it, you're going to smell good. It's going to allow your fragrance to last. Because if you hop out of the shower and put a fragrance on your dry skin, that dry skin just going to soak that fragrance oil up, and you're going to run your fragrance in the ground. You like, man, I only got 30 minutes out of it because you ain't put no moisturizer on. You just put that fragrance onto your dry skin, and it soaked it all up. Y'all know how we do on the channel, man. Sipping on a little something. Got a little Jaeger. For the party boys out there, shot of Jaeger. We're going to hop onto these 6 fragrances. Bottle Gang. What it do, Bottle Gang? Cheers, Chico. All right. First fragrance up for part 3 of the Drip Enhancers is Polo 67 by Ralph Lauren. Polo 67 by Ralph Lauren. Nice atomizer, man. This like this. The best way I can put it to my nose, it smells like a blue Polo Red. It reminds me of Polo Red but with hints of blue in it almost. Aromatic, citrus, woody, fruity, fresh, spicy, tropical, earthy, with some herbaceous notes in it. Those are your accords. If you're new to fragrances, accords are adjectives that are describing the notes that you are smelling. Top notes: pineapple, bergamot, and lemon. So that pineapple, it almost gives off like that Cade Alpha Sun, that sweet door pineapple juice, mixed with some bergamot and lemon with some citrus notes to kind of start turning this thing a little bit when you start getting into the middle notes, which is sage, juniper, and rose. rose hips, and the dry down is vetiver, patchouli, and golden rod. Again, man, dope fragrance. I love the House of Ralph Lauren. They get a lot of flack from a lot of people, but for me, I like the House of Ralph Lauren. Some solid fragrances. As y'all know, I stand on the Polo Red Hill. I down the Polo Red Hill. Polo Red Extreme is my favorite fragrance of all time. And man, but Polo 67 from Ralph Lauren is a treat, man. And a lot of people on social media rock with it. First up for drip enhancers, Polo 67. All right. Second drip enhancer fragrance we gonna run into. It's one of my favorites as well, man. I don't know how they did it, but they made a dark blue smoky incense aquatic from the house of Acqua di Gio, Giorgio Armani. We have Acqua di Gio Profumo. Acqua di Gio Profumo. Again, man, dope fragrance, man. Very marine, aquatic, aromatic, marine, fresh, spicy, with some woodsy notes, citrus, and some patchouli, with some hints of woods in it as well, man. It's a real nice fragrance, man. Very gentleman. It's one of those fragrances that you can definitely dress up. I know some of my brothers like to have the collar shirt with the sport coat and the jeans. It's definitely one of those fragrances that you can pull it off with. Suit and tie, you know, cardigan, sweater. You know, it's definitely one of those dress up grown man black tie attire type fragrance, man. Top notes, sea notes and bergamots, which give you that kind of watery, aquatic vibe, mixed with that citrus from the bergamot. Middle notes, rosemary, sage, and geranium. So I like rosemary, man. It's a earthy, herbaceous kind of vibe, like sage, but that geranium kind of brightens it up a little bit. It gives it a little airiness, if you will, lightness, if you will, because of that floral. And the dry down is incense and patchouli. Again, man, dope fragrance, man, from the house of Giorgio Armani. Acqua di Gio Profumo. I know this has been discontinued, but you still can be found. I know they got Profumo lights as well. I never smelled that, but from what I heard, it's not too far off from this, man. So the second drip enhancer fragrance, Profumo. All right, third fragrance from the house of Chanel or Chanel. We have Chanel Allure Homme Sport Extreme. Allure Homme Sport Extreme from the house of Chanel or Channel. Aromatic, woody, fresh, spicy, citrus with some vanilla notes, amber, musky, and warm spicy. Those are your chords. Let's get into the note breakdown. This is actually one of my favorite fragrances, man, and it's a beautiful fragrance. Great atomizer. Chanel don't cut no corners, man. This stuff light up a room, bro. This stuff light up a room. Beautiful fragrance. Mandarin orange, mint, cypress, and sage. So you get a nice juice, sweet mandarin orange, but that mint just comes in, mixes, and it's not like the mint and Versace Eros. It's not like a cool, harsh mint, but it's like a nice, it's like almost like a nice breeze mint. Not like a spearmint kind of thing. But it works though in the opening, man. It really does. You get some pepper from the in the middle notes. And on the dry down, you get a nice tonka bean, musk, sandalwood, and cedar. So the dry down is nice, creamy, with some muskiness and some sweetness from the sandalwood. Again, man, it's definitely one of my favorite fragrances, man. Not a fragrance that I see talked about a lot. I know I'm not looking at the camera or not, because like when I'm looking at these fragrances, man, it's like I'm drawing from it and I'm just thinking about, you know, the memories and, drawing from the scent when I wear it. Definitely, man, a heavy hitter. And the drip enhancer. I don't see a lot of people talk about this either, man. You're gonna smell good. You're gonna get some compliments. A lot of times you get compliments and you don't hear them, man. People be like, dang, you smell good. This one of those fragrances, man, that definitely lighten up a room, man, or light up a room. From the house of Chanel, you got Allure Homme Sport, man. Definitely a dope fragrance. All right. That was the third one. The fourth drip enhancer that we're gonna go over is no stranger to Frag Con from the house of Creed. Anytime you put that Creed on, man, people gonna feel you. Creed Absolute Adventus. Creed Absolute Adventus. And I got about halfway of this, what's this, a 2 ml? Yeah, I got like halfway of this 2 ml. So like, yeah, I ain't gonna waste no spray. It's gonna be for when I wear it. This some good stuff, man. This stuff, big bottle, this joke like $3.50. Hey, beautiful, very masculine, manly fragrance. Every time I put on anything that's resembles Creed, man, it just make you feel like money, man. This is definitely a nice fragrance. Citrus, warm, spicy, aromatic with some wood notes in it. Soft, spicy, fruity, and with some earthy tones in it, man. Definitely a beautiful fragrance. If you can afford the full presentation, hey, I say get it. Hey, and I also know it's a you know, a little dynamic going around. You know, certain people feel certain kind of ways. You can feel how you feel. Some people feel like, you know, if you don't have a full presentation of a fragrance, you know, then, you know, you reviewing a decant don't count. Hey, to each his own. All I'm gonna say about that is my channel is not only for the people that's in my tax bracket. Just because I might not be able to afford a fragrance that's $400, $500, $600, over 1,500 subscribers. Even if it's only 10 people out of those 1,500 subscribers, I owe it to those people that like watching my content to get a fragrance on my hands the best way I can and review it. And if they can afford it, then I have done a service unto them because they go out and buy it and they like it. So that's how we do, man. You got to crawl before you walk. You got to grind before you ball, man. So when I create content, I just don't think about me and mine. There's certain things that I got in my collection that I probably would have never bought, but I seen other content creators describe it and talk about it. And I'm like, man, that sound good. I ain't never been no kind of big Rose fan, but I like that. Let me go out and cop that. Copped it, bought it. Man, I'm glad I bought it. I like this. So that's what we in this for. You know, not only for us, but for people that love fragrances. They ain't a shot at nobody. I just know it's going around in FragCom. I'ma always keep it a bean. You know what I mean? That's just how we do. If I can get my hand on the decant, hey, when I go out, when I spray that fragrance and I go out and wear it, don't nobody ask me what size bottle I got. They gonna ask you what you got on, and they gonna tell you you smell good. But the fourth drip enhancer, man, Creed Absolute Adventus. Grapefruit, bergamot, pink pepper, blackcurrant, clove, nutmeg, and pineapple. Those are your top notes. Middle notes: ginger, cinnamon, citron, cardamom, and raw. So this rose, this have some citrus, some peppers, some sweetness, some herbal, spicy notes in it as well. That ginger gives it a nice touch, man. Cinnamon also is a nice spice that's kind of overlooked a lot in fragrances, but it plays a very important part. If you ask me, when you put it in certain fragrances, it kind of adds this nice, smooth, calm, pleasant spice vibe to it. Dry down or base notes is patchouli, vetiver, steroid, aka ambroxan, musk, oat moss, sandalwood, and tonka bean. Definitely a fragrance that's worth trying. Can't get your hands on a full presentation? Hey man, get a sample. Again, ain't nobody gonna ask you what size bottle you got. They're gonna tell you smell good, and they're gonna ask you what you got on, man. So the fourth drip enhancer that I stand by is Creed Absolute Adventus. All right, on to the next decant. For the House of Bond number 9, man, we got Tribeca. It's from Micro Parfums. Tribeca, man. Definitely a nice, smooth, creamy, gourmand, man. That's what it kind of reminds me of, like a gourmand. Amber, caramel, woody, nutty, white floral, cocoa or cacao, musk, warm, spicy with some moss, man. Those are your accords. Let's get into the note breakdown. This is definitely one of my favorite ones from Bond number 9, man. Top note, hazelnut and cocoa or cacao. So the opening smells like a nice, creamy cocoa. Oh my goodness. But you can pick up on it, that jasmine and the background. So the middle notes is jasmine, sandbach, and cedar. And the dry down is embroxin, aka steroids, caramel, and moss. Man, that caramel is like the star player, because you can smell it, you can feel it coming up to be stronger than it is, man. It plays the background in the opening of the fragrance, and the longer that fragrance sits, that caramel just start just pumping. It just start, I'm talking about that junk just start coming up like Debo, swinging elbows and everything, man. This is definitely a nice gourmand niche, man. I really like this fragrance, especially when it started to get warmer and cooler outside. I know people gonna be putting on their pea coats. I know people gonna be wearing they trench coats, they leather jackets. This is definitely one of those, man, when you gonna be in close quarters during the wintertime around a lot of people. This is definitely one of those fragrances, man, that's a crowd pleaser, man. Drip Enhancer number 5, Tribeca, from the House of BALM number 9, man. That trifecta, man, that hazelnut, cocoa, and caramel, bro, they elite in this fragrance. Elite, man. Definitely one that I would say get your hands on if you like cocoa-y, caramel, ooey gooey, creamy kind of vibes, man, out of a fragrance. All right, and the last drip enhancer that we gonna go over from the House of Ex Nihilo, we got Blue Talisman, man. Blue Talisman from the House of Ex Nihilo. I think I'm saying that right. Blue Talisman, man. Citrus, fruity, sweet, musky, white floral with some ooze, some powderiness, and fresh, man. I got a video on my channel called The Best Blue Fragrance on Earth, man. This blue fragrance is definitely like that, man. I love this fragrance, man. I love it. Top notes: pear, bergamot, mandarin orange, and ginger. So you get a plethora of citrus, but you get some spiciness, some spices from the ginger that goes well with the 2 citrus notes, and some sweetness from the pear, orange blossom, and gorewood in the middle. And on the dry down, you got amberfix, or like embroxin, musk, algalco wood, and cedar, man. If you like blue fragrances with niche quality, if you like blue fragrances that are gonna transport you on a nice, exquisite journey, if you like blue fragrances that have some depth to them, that have some body to them, and not just shower gel aquatics, this is definitely one that I recommend that you try out, man. I got this from Scentbird for like $22, man. An 8 ml, depending on how many fragrances you got, this thing will last you some months, man, because you're not just gonna wear it all the time. But definitely coming up on the hotter months or the hotter days of summer, usually be in August. Definitely, I would check it out. It's definitely one that you can wear in the wintertime too. Not saying it's a wintertime fragrance, but if you're gonna be in controlled environments in the wintertime, in the inside, then you can wear anything you want. But definitely spring, summer, and early fall, this is definitely gonna be one of those real dope fragrances, man, that go great with a sheen short set. Things of that nature, man. All right, that's my 6 drip enhancers, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through, rocking with your boy. We on the road to 2,000. All praise to the Most High, man. Thank y'all for the support. Until next time, it's the transmission.